Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following message, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. Let us thank our dear admin who gave us this Zulu translation, and it reads like this. I was kidnapped from a club in Joburg, and then I was taken on a fake Cape Town dream. You need to be careful. You need to listen to me very carefully. If you think that you are a clever girl because you are beautiful, you have big bums, you have a tight body, and you know how to dress up in the latest fashion trend to rock the Johannesburg nightlife, you are playing with fire, girl. Those men that will kidnap you, they don't even care about your beauty. It is better to date a blesser that will cheat on you than to date a blesser that makes money from you as a woman. I used to hear that there are pimps in South Africa. Right now, there is a woman that is being forced to have sex with other men against their own will. As we are speaking right now, you should remember those women in your prayers, guys. I am writing this because I want you to know that I went through that process. I'm still healing to this very day. I am so traumatized. When a man comes to me and then he wants my phone number, I get so traumatized because of the kidnapping that happened. I used to be a slay queen, and I used to think that I am someone that is so clever. I also dated men that loved me. I also stole money from blessers when they were fast asleep. Just put a fingerprint, withdraw money, send money to my account, and explain later. I thought that I knew all the moves that you need to know as a soft life prostitute. All the spots I knew in Joburg, and I knew most of the rich men that wanted to have threesomes, some that even wanted to sleep with 5 women at the same time. I did not even care. All that I wanted was money, but I was wrong, sis. I survived a living nightmare, and I am telling you this story because human trafficking in Joburg, it is real, and it is moving fast, and it is targeting girls. It targeted girls like me, and it targets girls like you who love the soft life. And now I think it is even worse with this social media that is going on. But if you do not know about it, you think that a hookup date, it is something that is nice. You are taken to a hotel, you chow the man's money, and then that is the end of the story. Hella, just wait. One day you are going to find someone that is going to kidnap you. Let me tell you how it all happened. The night when everything started, it was a Friday evening, and it had been hot throughout the day. Me and my best friend, we did not know where to go to because we were broke as F, and we did not have anyone calling us on our phones to go and spend money with. So then we had been waiting. There was a guy who used to take us on each and every Friday evening, and we had spent hours and hours painting our faces, fixing our long lace wigs, thinking that the guy was going to come and take us because this was like the last blesser that we would reach out to. It was someone that liked to sleep with the both of us and pay us. So whenever we had other guys that paid good money, we would ignore him. But it was like a soft agreement that we had with him. Every Friday night, it was threesome Friday night. So we were about to contact him. That was when my friend received money in her account. This was not her money, by the way. It was money that she was supposed to give to her mom for Stockfell. Then we said, let us go to a club with this money for Stockfell. Then by tomorrow, we would already have replaced this money. So we went to this other club in Brandfontein. We went there because we were looking for a guy that could sponsor us for the night, sleep with us if he wanted, and we can be able to replace that money that belonged to the Stockfell of my mother's friend. This was our habit. We used to do this, steal money, go and spend that money, and get the money by morning and return it back where you would have stolen it. When we arrived at the club, it was really late, guys. Around 11 p.m., the place, it was packed. It was so nice. Everyone was just enjoying. Since we did not have money, we were just chilling, bro. Nash, no hookah, nothing. We did not have money for VIP tickets, so we just bought regular general admission tickets, and then we squeezed ourselves to the main dance floor near the main bar. And you don't need a VIP booth to attract a big spender. You just need to stand near the bar dancing, showing that you have a beautiful body, and then the shark will come to bite you. And trust me, the sharks, they did not take long to spot us. Whilst we were dancing, just holding quarter empty glasses, pretending that we were having the time of our lives. That was when this loud Nigerian came. He was a Nigerian. You could hear him from thousands of kilometers away. He was laughing and he was just throwing money at the bartenders like it was nothing. He was wearing nice clothes, but he was over wearing clothes that made him to look so fake. That was when he looked at me, and when he looked at me, when he smiled, I knew that I had won the lottery for the night. He walked straight past the VIP barrier, and then he came to where I was standing on the dance floor. He ordered the bartender to bring a fresh unopened bottle of Ace of Spades straight to me. He did not ask for my name. He was like, "Yo, girl, I like you, baby girl. You are beautiful. Tonight, I'm going to enjoy. I am going to feast with the gods tonight." My friend then went with another Nigerian guy, and I was sitting with that man. So I was celebrating. I thought to myself, "Ish, tonight my financial problems are over." Later on, I saw that there was commotion. My friend had a disagreement with that Nigerian guy. Turned out it was the same Cape Town vacation that he had suggested to him. She was picked up by a South African guy, and then they went to sleep to the hotel. I was drinking champagne like water, and this guy, he promised me more food, and he said that he was going to make me feel so good by the end of the night. He was telling me that he owns businesses all over Africa. He flies in private jets, and how he loves South African women because they have big nyash. I was completely blinded by his love and the promises of a soft life. By 3 a.m., the club was starting to empty out and the lights were turning off. And then that was when he told me that he wanted us to go and sleep at a hotel. We ended going to the hotel in Rosebank. When we were there, he said, "This is for your transport, but if you want, babe, I have a proposal for you. You and I, we can go to Cape Town. I can book flights by tomorrow. We can be in Cape Town. We can spend the whole of today just resting, and then we fly tomorrow." I looked at him. I looked at all the money that he was handing to me. That was when I said, "Fine." I did not even bother to tell my friend. Guess that I was really drunk. And when I agreed, he said, it is already too late. How about we just take a bus?" I said, "A bus? Never." Then he organized transport for us. I don't even know how he flew me to Cape Town, because instead of going to Cape Town the next morning, we flew that very same night with a private jet. And then when we arrived in Cape Town, he told me that he was going to give me 50,000 rands to be with him in Cape Town. I could not even believe my ears. I thought about all the things that I was going to do with my money, all the people that would see me posting in Cape Town. My friend was going to be jealous, so I told myself. And when we landed in Cape Town, it was so amazing. There was this other black Mercedes Benz that came, and then it picked us up, and then we went to this other hotel. We stayed in the hotel for a couple of hours and we made love, and then after that he said that we were going to another hotel. When we were going to that hotel, I started to notice that I was getting dizzy because he had this mask that he had told me to put on my mouth and my nose. So this mask, it was really smelly. I complained and I told him that it seemed as if this mask had been in a place where it was full of dust, and it was making me to have sinuses. When I complained to him, he said, "No, just chill, baby, you are fine." And then I noticed that this car, it was tinted everywhere. I tried to look outside of the window, but I could not see nothing because it had heavy tint. You could not see anything outside. Then we arrived at this other house. I realized that we were in a gated community. There were security guards, and then he rushed me inside of the house. Before I could even make out where we were, I could just feel that we were really close to the sea, but he did not want me to see where exactly we were. And then when we were inside, then he said that he was going to leave me in the hands of another guy who was a nasty Nigerian man. I was like, "Where are you headed to?" He said, "For a business meeting, babe. I'll be back before you even realize it. I'll be back." He did not even talk about that 50,000 rands. He did not talk about anything. As for that other Nigerian guy, he was looking at my body, and then he started grabbing my bums. I tried to slap him and he held me. He punched me and I started bleeding. This man, he was a real demon. He was high on drugs. He even had a loaded gun on him. I was scared at all the times. He dragged me upstairs and he started to undress me. I saw him drinking some medicine to make his manhood go stiff and erect. He ended up sleeping with me until I passed out. It had never happened to me that a guy sleeps with me until I pass out. When I woke up, that was when he said to me he was busy slapping me when he was sitting right close to me, but not slapping me hard. He was just humiliating me. He was like, "Listen to me, you stupid girl. You are not here for a holiday. Your blesser has gone back to Joburg to pick another stupid South African. You are not here to be like a princess. You are here for me. You here? I paid for you. You are the reason why I have to make money because I lost money on you. I flew you here and you are going to work for me. If you make noise, if you try to scream, I am going to kill you. You see, the sea, it is very close. I am going to beat you until you cannot walk. We are going to throw you into the ocean, you stupid." bitch. That is what he said to me. He then grabbed me. He went with me into another bedroom that was downstairs. When the door opened, my heart broke into a million pieces. Inside that room, they sitting on the floor, there were 4 other young women. They were also beautiful, but they were completely broken. Their clothes were dirty and you could tell that they had been crying. They were from different parts of South Africa. One was a teen girl. She was Zulu from Durban. She was only 19 years old. Another one, she was from Pretoria, and the others were foreign girls. The other one, she was from Blawayo. Then the other one, she was a Shona speaking girl. And this mansion was not a home, but it was like a house where wealthy guys from Europe, they come to South Africa to sleep with women. That is what is happening inside of that house. These people, they take beautiful women and then they take them, kidnap them, and then European men, when they come to Cape Town on vacations, they want to taste some Africans, and then they get these women to do things for them that no woman, no normal woman will ever eat poop. These European men, they will make you do it. And the majority of these men, they come for drugs, to smoke drugs, cocaine, pills that I have never seen of different shapes and colors, drinking and using us as if we were nothing. We were forced to sleep with these men day and night. It was violent. They would do things to you that no normal man will ever do to a woman. These men, it's not like they don't pay. They pay thousands and thousands of euros directly towards these Nigerians. but we never received a single cent. We were only fed food. And thanks God, my body quickly recovered, because what these Nigerians will do, they will put the drugs in the juice. You end up becoming a drug addict the more that you stay there. If any girl tried to cry or to refuse a customer, those Nigerians, they will take her to the garage, beat her until she passes out. I spent weeks in that house. I did not even know how many days I had spent, but by the miracle of God, something happened. Then they were raided when they were waiting for their cocaine to be brought to this house. And then the police walked inside. They found out that we were them. They arrested us thinking that we were prostitutes, but we were victims. And then we were taken to the police station. We told them everything that had happened. I survived. And to this very day, I'm still traumatized. If there is anyone who likes to do hookups, please do not do hookups, because you are going to suffer. You are going to meet people that are going to take you on dates, and those people, the way that they are going to treat you, you will regret for the rest of your life. This is my confession. When you post, you will tell me. I'll be following through in the comment section. Yo, dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to us by one of our DM sister. Let us try to speak with our dear sister in the comment section. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. If you are someone that loves to go out on dates, you can come to my inbox and share with us your own side of the story. What really happened when you went on a date? Did everything go according to plan, or there were things that happened that you did not like? I'll be back with another episode.